G'day, it's Nick here, Animal Engineering YouTube channel. So today we're doing episode 3. So today's mission is to strip all the interior sheet metal panels from inside the van and just try and get a better understanding of how it's put together and see if we can get to some of the connections and see how they come apart for when we go to do the rust repairs. There's a couple of windows, like old house windows or maybe old caravan windows from the back in the day. I'm going to get them out of both sides. There's a hole in the roof, which is a major pain in the ass. I'm going to have to patch that up. But yeah, main thing is the door on this side won't open and close because the interior panels are all stoved in and they're actually pushing against the door. So yeah, this door doesn't work at the moment, but I'm hoping once we get those panels off, we should be able to open and close that door and then see how that comes out as well. So yeah, you can see we've got these interior panels here. They're just all held on with screws. So I think this is one big panel. We'll find out, it might be two. But then yeah, we've got all the ones on the roof as well. So I'll label them up and we'll be reusing them. If the ones that are good, there's some rust up here. So you can see some of them might be a bit too damaged, but we should be able to use the original ones as templates to make some new ones. And yeah, we'll rip the floor out as well. I've already been through with some WD-40 and sprayed all the nuts on there, the screws. So we'll see how well they come on. They actually go through some plywood and then down into the frame. So yeah, we'll see how well they come up. I'm expecting them to be a pain in the ass. And then yeah, we'll get the doors, get all the doors out. So yeah, I've already taken some of the screws out, but we'll go through, take the rest out. There's a bit of a combination of Phillips head and flathead. Flatheads are always a pain in the ass, especially if they've been in there for a long time, but we'll go through and we'll get this side panel out first, and then we'll give it an idea of the actual framework of this thing. There, I sort of went for a bit of a impact screwdriver hit first, and then tested it with a manual screwdriver before moving on to an electric one. So just using the manual one first, make sure that it's crack free. If you go straight into an electric one and it's not freed up yet, then you just go back, and then I just fully strip out the head of the screw, and then you have no chance of getting it out. That's a real bitch. Actually seems like that might be welded along the bottom of that panel there. So that's a real pain in the ass. So that actually looks like the panel has got a bit of a fold at the bottom, and it's actually going underneath the two side panels. So there's a middle section which is screwed down through some plywood into the frame, but the two outer sections actually look like they're welded in, and then this bottom side section actually looks like it goes under it. So I don't know, seems like a funny way of doing it, encapsulating the side panel with the floor that's welded in, but I think I'll carry on and I'll get the panels off this side, and then go through and take the roof panels off, and then I'll come back once they're all off and we'll start attacking the floor and see if we can get the middle section out and then cut the 2 side sections out to get the last 2 wall sections out. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit once that's all done. Oh yeah, so before I can get these side panels out, I've got to get these windows out that someone's put in at some stage. And it is all held together with screws. And you can see it's a like a timber frame. It's all rotted out and they've just driven, you can see they've just driven nails. They just use this is a timber frame like an old house window or something. It's all rotted out. And yeah, they've just driven nails in everywhere. So I've got to try and pry that out, get the nails out, and then pull the window out before I can actually get this inner skin out. We've got a screw and nail combination on this side. How fun. Remember, always clean your floor. Taking the time out, going and getting this thing, best move ever. Right, so we'll go through and start taking the roof sheets off now. Yeah, starting to get a bit of a look at the frame. The frame's actually not too bad. It seems to be in fairly good condition, which is handy. This bit here where they've cut that hole in the roof, it's all gone rusty down the sides, and it's been a major pain in the arse actually to get these screws out. They're all rusted solid. Yeah, we'll just keep going with the impact screwdriver. We'll see how we go there. If I can't get it that way, I'll just have to go through and drill them out. The old Ken Chrome screwdriver didn't last very long. Just smashed the tip off the screwdriver bit. That's a pain. Right, so I've been at it for a little while now. I've got all the roof panels off, the 2 sides, and the 2 inner quarters. Yeah, that impact bit broke off, and then I tried using the neck size down, which I knew wasn't going to work, but yeah, that snapped as well, so I'm down. I don't really have the impact screwdriver anymore, which is a pain in the ass. Still got a lot of screws to undo. But yeah, I end up having to go on the last of the roof panels, just grind the heads of the screws off. Yeah, so we sort of see, put the 2 back corner bits out, top it in the middle there, and then all the roof sections. This bit along the side here, it looks like that's actually welded in. So it's got a bit of a clean up. We've got sort of screws and crap everywhere. It's always good when you're doing a bit of a project like this, is to make sure you keep on top of like keeping your area clean and tidy. And I don't know, I just hate working in a mess. It does my head in. So yeah, I'll just have a quick sweep up, clean up, and then we'll get back and we'll have a look at these 2 side bits. I still need to work out what's going on with these bottom ones, how they're actually interlinked with the floor. And yeah, I might have to Google, see if I can get some more bits for that impact driver, because the floor here that's still got a whole shit ton of screws in it that need to come out, and all around the doors, still a lot of screws there to come out too. So I sort of really need that driver. I don't want to be grinding out screws for the rest of the job and the rest of the project. It's not the way to do it. So yeah, we have a quick sweep up, quick clean up, and then I'll get back and see if we can get these last side pieces out, and then try and work out how the roof is actually attached to the sides, because I'd like to get that off. Where it's sort of pinched on, there's a bit of rust up in there, and I don't want to leave it just trying to sandblast in there and get the rust. I really want to remove the roof, rust treat it properly, and then put the roof back on. So yeah, have a quick clean up and then we'll get back into it. Alright, so now it's all cleaned up. It's a nice tidy work area again. So yeah, I'll go in and have a bit of a look. See if I can work out how these side bits attach. I think it looks like they're welded in. But yeah, I'll have a bit of a look and see if we can attack them next, I think. So I'm going to try and take the doors off now, take the two front doors off. These side bits are actually welded to this upper support. So yeah, you can see this upright here actually welded to this other piece that runs down the whole side, which I believe this is also welded in a few spots along here and up here. So on all these ribs, and then this bit is also welded. You can see there's a couple of welds around here as well. So I think I'm going to try and get the doors out. And then yeah, once the doors are out, then I can I'll sort of have a bit more of a look at these side pieces. Now I think these are on the rails, so there's a wheel there and a wheel up there. So I think what we're going to do is take these 4 bolts out, and then that should hopefully come off, and then should be able to pull the door out. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping anyways. If I just take those 4 bolts out, take that actual roller system off the top of the door, and then hopefully the doors will just pop out after that. We'll give it a go. Oh, they're coming out surprisingly easy, it's good. That door out. So yeah, we'll just copy the same procedure on the other side, I think. Right, so I got both the doors out. Now, I'm hoping as I pull more and more of the van apart, it becomes blindingly obvious how you're supposed to take them in and out, because the way I took them out once they're painted is definitely not how you want to be putting them back in. But anyway, they're out. I've just been back down to Total Tools. I've got replacement driver kit for the impact screwdriver. They didn't have the King Chrome ones, they had these TTI. So those are made in Taiwan, so I don't know, totally Taiwan. Don't know what it stands for, but anyway, we'll give these a go and hopefully it'll last a bit longer. Alright, so now I'm going to take this side piece out. You can see it's welded in several spots, like there's a little weld here holding it. Now I'm hoping that this pulls out from this little elbow here. Doesn't appear to be welded, but you come along and it's welded up here. Yeah. And then a few spots around here. Yeah, just go smash around through with the grinder and cut all that apart. Then hopefully once that's apart, we should actually be able to have a fair idea of how the roof and side skins attached or joined together. So yeah, we'll go cut them off and ooh, deadly. So yeah, we'll cut that off and we'll have a look. Right, I'm not gonna lie, this makes me super nervous doing this. Like, I really don't have any idea how this was put together, and I think this piece that I'm trying to take out at the moment is actually supposed to stay attached to the roof. As you can see up here, the ribs that go across, which are welded to this piece going along, and I sort of cut that off and moved it, and then now you can see like there's no bracing in that bit. And then when you put a screwdriver in there, it lifts the whole roof up. So I'm thinking that that's some kind of reinforcement for the roof, and it's supposed to come up all as one piece. It just makes you super nervous that you're just doing it wrong and creating more work for yourself. So I think I might leave it there for this episode and go online, see if I can reach out to some people that have worked on these before and try and get a bit more of an insight as to how to actually pull this thing apart without just destroying it, or without just causing a lot more work. But anyway, we've got a fair chunk done. So you see all the roofs off, got the two sides off and the doors. So I think we'll leave it there. I'll see what I can find out. So yeah, I think on the next episode we'll continue with trying to remove the interior panels and possibly popping the roof off the frame. Get rid of the rest of the stuff up the front that we're not using, or just to access the rust and stuff like that, and get the floor out, and then try and get these last two wall panels out as well. So yeah, cheers for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.